post a comment on there as well. We're streaming live on our YouTube channel, Smooth981. So everyone who is everyone was at the white party, Tony Elumulu's white party. Omas, were you there?
Well, I wasn't there, so I
Mas
wasn't
was in
part
Ghana.
of the creme de la creme. That's the explanation to get it. Even I know that some workers, even in that circle.
Damilola Adegbite was there, Omas. You missed your chance.
Was she there with the other young man?
No,
the one that
she was there now. She's not going for the young man. She's there for other things. Those Range Rovers need to keep coming through.
I get the drift now, but quickly, as we will get ready to bring in Efe this morning, Irabor, help us understand this. It is said the last time we had a dirty December was in 2020. That was in 2019, thereabout. We had a dirty December, and then COVID came. So for this time, I'm having a feeling all over again of dirty December. But at the white party, the people dirty their white after they partied, and knowing the man just had his 60th birthday in March. So they say when you're 60 and diamond, you begin to look at life in a way. Is this the new Elumelu we are seeing now?
No, Tony is going to really extract everything he can from life. He's going to try to be young as much as he can. I mean, he's exercising, he's eating right, he has a lot of money. I mean, money helps you do all those things. So Eba every day is not going to help you achieve that. So I'm sure he's eating salads, Eba once in a while. But the fact that he has enough money to, go for checkups, have dietitians, have nutritionists and doctors and everything, and a great family, a great supportive wife, great children. Life is good when you have money. So I think he's understanding that you don't have to just be, flamboyant and not have any direction with your life. So he's tapping into every aspect of it. And I like saying it. It's supposed to motivate every other person to do so.
Efe, I would like you to unmute at this moment. Efe, good morning to you. Merry Christmas.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
So Efe,
hi.
I have a feeling you're still having a hangover from the white Elumelu party. And
I can't even say anything. No comment.
Would you like Tony Elumelu to continue this? Let it become a usual tradition for December. And why didn't we see this coming? After we see Whiskey going in and out of the Elumelus over time, was this the planning going on with Ansight now?
Oh, so truth be told, this party is actually an annual party. I guess it's just the names we probably haven't heard. So again, the organization that he runs has an annual party. They used to call it the Hes Holdings Party, but I think this one was called Tony's White Party. Again, just changing it to focus on him. But they have always had something every end of year. And it's definitely always the talk of town. So he's always, people are always talking about it. People are talking about how they enjoy them, how the attendees also enjoyed themselves. So it's not new, especially to me, and knowing about it. And if this is what rocks his boat, please, it should go on, because it does look like the party to beat. This at the end of the year, it looks like the party to beat. The governors are there, the rich billionaires are there, the celebrities are there, and then the staff are also there. So let's not remove the fact that he also has staff of the various companies that he's chairman of in attendance at that party. Yeah.
So is this just a party to celebrate, or could it be seen as some sort of business and networking event by the side?
It can be anything you want it to be. It can be anything you want it to be, but it feels to me like it's literally a celebration that they have hit the end of the year. There is always a theme. So white party is what they had this year, but I think last year they had something else going for them. They used to have foreign acts even come in. I remember attending one long ago, and they had Shaba there. But this time, I think they've dropped the act and just focused on Nigerian act, which again is a good thing. But it happens every year. It happens every year.
Brilliant. I believe Wande Cole was at that party. And speaking of Wande Cole, he is featured on a new album from Wizkid. Omas?
Yes, One Day Call to me has one of the maybe top 10, top 20 all-time albums ever, in Nigeria, because I don't think anybody would skip it, when they listen to Mushin to Mo Hits. I don't think anybody's going to skip any track. I mean, the fact that we're still talking about him till today, I love that fact, because following the, should I say feud, when they were leaving Mo Hits with Don Jazzy and everything, it was just sad not to see One Day really step into that light of his superstardom and talent. Yes, we saw one great album, that became a Craig Davis situation, but the fact that he's still, doing songs with the likes of Wizkid and co. I know he has lost a step musically, because if he continued, with that fervor, that flow, that time, I think One Day would have been an all-time great, on a higher level. It's not like he's not a great, but yeah, I haven't heard the song, but when I saw the headline, I was like, oh, okay, One Day is still, on the streets. Like, that's good, I like that. So I'll go and listen to it after the show for sure.
All right, still staying with Wizkid, I'd like you to weigh in on this one. Well, Wizkid, was this a dummy you sold us? How can you do this to us? You said you were giving music a break, and then we are. We took it, and then at some point you paid visit to Kunle Afolayan, and we're looking like, okay, the movie role is probably lobbying for, and then probably, who knows, they might get the bad boy, or probably, maybe someday, who knows, get a kissing scene. Maybe get a kissing scene in one of the movies, and we say, okay, would you get the best award? But let's talk about how this new the album is called. It's 4-tracked, and it's the S2 album. So speak to it and how it hit you.
Yeah. So I think we should just allow Wizkid be Wizkid. For all the different stories that we have spoken about, we were not sure what line he wants to toe. If he has done an album, like you said, is a 4-track album, I think that's a good thing. I think like he's expressing himself just over the course of what had happened to him, especially his mom's death. I haven't listened to any songs, so I don't know how the songs are, but I think he's done a great thing. I'm just thinking, because he has just 4 tracks, maybe it's dedicated to his mom. I'm just thinking, I haven't heard it. But if it is, then maybe this is just his way of expressing himself and the way he felt. But if it's all party and it's all, what's it called, just his normal style, then probably he had it in the works. It's just that at this time, this is the time that he feels he should release it. But kudos to him. He's a musician at heart. He will always be a musician, despite what he's trying to learn or what he's trying to do. And I think he has some cool people on it. I see Wande Cole, I see Zlatan. So there is hope. That is a wonderful album. So it's just for us to listen to it and know what it sounds like. But kudos to him.
And Irabor, there's this the main track there, track 1, Ololufe, is being talked about a great deal. And for a man who put out his last album in 2022, and then we are 2023 just about to wind out, and then it's putting one album in again. What does it say about consistency for Wizkid and for all he's been through this year?
That's what has got him to this point. Consistency, not just like we're just talking about One Day. Wizkid's first album too is an all-time great album. Then he followed up, with all the other songs, all the other albums. Then he now had Essence again, So the longevity, consistency, that's what gets you to that point of being called legendary. Wizkid, what's his name? Two-Face has done his own. In my own opinion, Two-Face's first 3 albums, great. And he's just there hanging around, doing 1 or 2 things. And that's what you have to do. A lot of people think it's just one song, one hit, one album, and you're done. No, you have to keep being in the business, even if it's not musically, if it is, through movies, if it's through any other way. Like Jay-Z now, he still releases albums. He has businesses. Look at Rihanna. She used the music money to get into Fenty, and now everybody's clamoring for an album, and nobody can get it, because she's popping out.
All right. Let us know what your thoughts are. 0809 444 0981. That's the WhatsApp number. Let's talk about a Nollywood actor from, the old Nollywood, as it's called, Emeka Ike. So a bit of a backstory. He's promoting a new movie, and he spoke about the situation with his ex-wife. A lot of allegations came up again. This was something that was in the news maybe 10 years ago. It's come up. The ex-wife has come out to defend herself, and it does seem like there is a lot of mud being splattered all over.
This situation, when I read, then I saw the interview with Hero Daniels as Emeka Ike on channels, and I mean, if anybody was watching it, the way I did, you would see the pain in his eyes. Like, it was just like, oh my God, this is what I've been through. By the way, as a side note, Emeka Ike is looking great despite everything that he has been through. I mean, that guy is looking great, leading man level from what I saw in that interview. Now, I'm not a fan of putting your business out there. I will keep saying it. I'm not a fan. A lot of things have happened in my life that I would not say. But because of the gravity of the situation, the fact that you're being, called out for domestic violence over a period of time, yes, you're supposed to come out and debunk such rumors, if you didn't do it, I understand. Now you now see the wife and the son, going on to this platform and giving a different story. So when somebody says he didn't do it and the wife is saying he did it, it's a he said, she said matter. And I really don't know. Maybe a lie detector test is what's going to solve this matter at the end of the day. Maybe broadcast it across 10 TV stations, do it, professional, and really, do like multiple lie detector tests, because I mean, when you see these things, you really don't know who to believe, because in some relationships, you see women who provoke men, then you see men who just do things without even being provoked. So it's a very dicey situation. But all I would say to people, all that whole, whether it's for the men or for the women, all that whole you will beat me today or, you'll not beat me today, I would advise you, please, don't do it. It's just like you're driving on the road. You can't guarantee the next person's sanity, but you don't go and test it. So make sure you drive your own, be vigilant, do what you need to do, but don't now go and provoke somebody. You might think, oh, somebody is small or something may not look, might be unassuming, and you go and test the person and you get KO'd. I'm just saying, like, we should just all be careful. Let's not go and poke the bees. Like going to the zoo, you see why they put rods and barricades from the lions, and you stick your hand inside and the lion eats you, like, the lion ate me. You just avoid certain things in life. Seriously, avoid certain things in life.
All right,
Me, I don't test people, I don't try people. So that's it.
No. So for me, I think the first time I saw him on channels, I didn't even watch, because one-sided information, passing one-sided information is not for me. As I'm entering into 2024, it's not going to be for me. I want to hear from both sides. And then when I now heard from her, I said, yes, we are in it. Season 5, episode 100 and whatever we want to call it. And of course, she came at it from me.
On the sideline, the son has also been dragged into it, who is also into music, Michael.
Yes. So the son too came out and played that voice note. Hearing it again, I was scared, because he literally was like, go and jump in front of a truck. So if I didn't believe what the woman was saying before, I was like, okay, this is another angle. And of course, celebrities can't help it anymore. Once one person starts, of course, the second party has a right to defend themselves and come out with the truth. And that's what basically she had done. I'm not going to cast any aspersions from both of them at the moment. What I do know is he does need to heal with his son. And a couple of celebrities have come out to say their own. Someone say, oh, she shouldn't air her laundry in public. Nobody said him when he was doing it, but when the woman started to say, oh, she shouldn't have done it, this, that.
But remember, she did it first back in the day also.
No, she didn't. He was always the one putting it out there. She's been mostly silent. This has been ongoing for so long.
So even back in the day, I didn't pay attention to Emeka Ike then. But now I still am not going to pay attention to this. All I know is that there's a child involved. The child also has been hurt. It sounds like there's trauma, at least from that child's part, but he's not a child. I think he's 21 or so. He does need to heal with his children. Once children start coming into the mix, I'm not a fan of anything that is happening, because adults can be adults and can do how they feel. But once children start coming into the mix, please heal with your child. What he has seen, what he has gone through is actually not right. We might say, oh, because we're older, our parents treated us worse than this or whatever, and we took it, it's fine, but it's not fine. It is actually not fine. So he needs to heal with his child or his children. He needs to get back into their good graces. Then he should figure it out with his wife. I'm sorry, I don't have anything more to add than that. He should figure it out because it's a whole mess. And it's not good publicity for the movie. I'm sorry. It's not good publicity for the movie.
Being dragged in.
Publicity.
And it's publicity, but it's not good publicity.
All right, You're listening to The Grapevine on Smooth 98.1. Do stay with us. The conversation continues.
And who else will be jumping into it? Shamelessly, there's Doghudje has also jumped in the conversation also.
Association of Efulefu husbands.
That one just wants to be relevant by all means. The day I meet that guy, I feel slap him.
Such a liar.
Is it that deep?
The guy lies unprovoked. Oh my.
No, but I feel the man is going through a meltdown. I don't know why Irabor says he's looking great. Honestly, I am
maniacal.
No. Looking great in the sense that still has his hair, not wrinkled, not fat. He's just like he's okay. Like the guy is still there. The look's still there.
And he says he's been married. He's married to a South African woman already, and I don't know why. He still
has fire in his eyes. He still has.
The man is hurt.
Like there's something really wrong. Yeah.
Everything. Let me ask you guys a question. Sorry, have you guys seen a family that prays? Who has seen a family that prays?
No, I haven't seen it.
Nobody has seen it. Okay, I don't have. Okay, I would send you. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
You watch it and you give me. In fact, let me look for it and send it now. If you guys can watch it while we are here, you tell me who is wrong or what should have happened.
All right, that's great.
Are you sure I haven't watched it? It's a Tyler Perry movie. I'm sure I must have watched it in
Irabor.
Yeah.
I
must have watched it.
I hope you are going to take this kissing in movie scene very seriously. Somebody won an award for best kissing award in one of these movies over the weekend. So please, you need to double up.
That's your category.
No, see how Irabor will smear my name. Irabor, why?
Smear campaign.
Smear campaign.
Oh my God.
All right, we're on in 15.
I've sent the link. You guys check it out.
All right.
You're first, you're my last, my everything.
It's still The Grapevine on Smooth 98.1 FM. Zibby?
Yes, indeed. We want you to be a part of the conversation. 0809 444 0981. That's the WhatsApp number. You can also tweet at Smooth981 and catch the live stream on our YouTube channel, Smooth981. All right, so let's move on to a subject that has happened over and over and over again. Artists getting paid for events and not showing up, leaving their fans and promoters and organizers, well, less than happy. Duncan Mighty is a culprit this time. The comedian and internet personality Jollof has alleged that Duncan Mighty was paid to perform at an event, and he kept this event waiting for over 8 hours, and after being paid 3 million naira in this economy, he didn't show up. And Mr. Jollof is saying, Duncan, or anyone who knows Duncan, tell him to send me back my money.
They're lying. Totally aligned.
I line with you must pay people for what they offer. I mean, you see that basketball and AY situation too. If what AY said, in the sense of we had agreed, to a sum and you didn't pay me, and then I found out that you had already been paid, all this kind of story. But anyway, when it comes to music, entertainment, all these genres that we talk about, I believe people need to educate themselves first before they even go into any industry or any platform. Like, you need to just kind of understand the business side of things. If you need a lawyer for certain things, if you need a manager for certain things, if you need to be on your own for certain things, because to prevent all this type of stories, it's very, very sad. And, you know, when you ruin relationships, things just get worse and worse and worse and worse. I hate to see or read stories like this, but I mean, I just hope that our law courts and our laws, in fact, you know, for these types of situations, really help those that are, you know, innocent and punish those that are guilty.
Okay, let's pick up the pace and go over now to this one. Who usually win is not twerking. It would be bugaing in some other areas of the world, or probably going back to do his shows if he failed to turn up, of course, just like Duncan Mighty. Well, it states here for good reasons. Kizz Daniel gives a female concert goer scholarship to university. So is this what you want to see in the spirit of Christmas and more of the celebrities getting into this Efeture?
I like how you say more of the celebrities. So the celebrities already do their own form of giving and everything. And I think Kizz was just particularly because the lady was at his concert I think shouting, not even singing, that she wanted to go to school. She must have been way, way in front for her to have been able to do that. But he called her up, listened to what she had to say, and she said she wanted to go to school. And it's a beautiful thing. Christmas is the season for giving. Jesus is the reason for the season. We see all that. So I am so happy that he was able to give this to her. Wherever, I think the other beautiful thing is it doesn't matter where you are. Like we say, shoot your shot. And that's what she did. And we know he wants to do it. He hasn't done it yet. So I don't know how that will play out, but he's going to sponsor her throughout her university education. Has she gotten her JAM result, whatever? Anyway, that one is not in the story, but he's going to do that for her. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm just glad that someone was able to hear her. You know how these concerts are. You can be shouting your lungs out and the person cannot even hear you. Even I love you, you cannot shout out and fully. So I'm just happy that he was able to listen to her. He heard her and he's able to help her out with what she needs.
Irabor, this looks like the season. Just weeks back, we had Wizkid who was on just visiting neighborhoods and just making it rain even in the Harmattan this period. And we're having Kizz Daniel doing this now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I should put myself out there and get some money from these guys. Maybe Burna Boy or Davido will just, you know, give me something. But it's good to see.
You're not the person that they are giving money.
You're not the target audience.
Who doesn't like money? So if I dash you people now $500,000 now, you not collect.
Thankfully,
why not?
So what do you mean by Irabor is not? Is Irabor Dangote? Please, so
Irabor, are you willing to go and jump for money the way Wizkid was
throwing
money
at
people?
Make my divine helpers to now not want to help me, please. 2024, I must marry and build a house.
All right,
jump for money.
Let's go on to WhatsApp. Taya says, as we are remembering the labor of Mary bringing baby Jesus into the world, Emeka Ike's family issue is doing the Grapevine Bass. Rest in peace to Sir Digimore Lewis. For those of us back in the time of Efeture, he was the village headmaster. Shame.
No, they didn't say that.
No, you become a milestone for
Zibby, no, they didn't say that.
Oh my God.
He actually did, I promise. No,
please,
he said so.
Please bookmark that WhatsApp message. Bookmark it,
okay.
Please.
Xavier says,
oh my God.
Hello, Yuletide greetings. Thanks for the musical play invite. I'll be attending today. And he says, on Emeka Ike's issue, he was a Nollywood bad boy. Unfortunately, he took his bad boy status too far in his marriage. I watched the woman's interview and I'm sorry, but I believe her, especially with the son and the voice notes. A lot of our celebs really need to go for therapy from time to time to be able to keep up with the pressure of fame. Irabor, you are a celebrity. Send me some cash. Make I drop Aza. Okay.
Have you seen me in any Nollywood movie?
Okay. Austin says, I blame Emeka Ike's wife for bringing their son to talk about him in that way. The boy hasn't known much about life. Anyway, there's a saying in land that a dog trained by a woman has the tendency to steal eggs. Okay, so Emeka Ike's son is 21. Emeka Ike married his wife at 19. So are you saying Emeka Ike married a child who didn't know much about life? Just confused. Let me know. because she was younger than the son is right now.
And bouncing off of
I like that.
someone
I mean,
said.
Regina Daniels married at 18, right?
Omatseye
Great
came back in the days. Can we move on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go on to the next item we've got here. Shantytown is Underbelly win big at the 2023 Born Awards Shantytown 6-part series produced by Chinenye Nwora. Speak to us about this and these people picking up the awards.
Well, my own opinion, I don't think I'm just going to do my own awards now. The best actor in any movie this year in Nollywood to me is Blossom Chukwujeku. That's it, like for the trade. So Chidimoke Mere, yes, I love that he's getting recognition, nominations. I don't think the movie of the year is Shantytown, and that's not even a movie to begin with. So I don't know what the Born Awards are talking about. So maybe they need to look at their categories carefully. Now, best actress in a supporting role in saying Tim. Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe. I think you throw in Ibimba Ademoye for best actress. I can't remember which one she even featured in because she featured in a lot of movies. But despite the fact that we have dissimilar, opinions on who is supposed to win and all that, the fact that they're being honored in the first place is a great thing. So I leave it at that.
So, Efeture, as you respond to this Born Award that was held in Ekiti, please, is it for one to award that eventually, some weeks ago, we talked about what kissing is generating in movies and was like, would you marry someone who kisses a woman in a movie? So, but in this award, during the ceremony, two actors walked away with the best kiss category at the Best of Nollywood Born Awards. So is anyone having a change of mind, probably Irabor, about kissing in movies?
No, it's a good category. It's a good category.
So, yeah, it's all in the form of acting. I know MTV has a best villain, best kiss. I didn't know the Born Awards had the best kiss category. I'm even just looking at the categories themselves. Best actress in a supporting role, English. I don't know, for Shantytown, would we call Shantytown an English movie? Anyway, I'm not getting into it, but best kiss, of course, is welcome. Pending on are the kisses in Nollywood sizzling and hot? Again, that's a different scenario. There are some kisses you watch, you'll be like, wow. So are they sizzling? Are they hot?
I don't understand. What is
that
sizzling
wow in a good
again?
way? Like they're blowing my wine away, or wow, like the bride that was shying away from kissing her husband.
Give us an example of that sizzling kiss, whether it's Hollywood or Nollywood, so that we can go and compare and contrast.
Another time, Irabor, another time.
All right, we've got just about
that. No, go on.
About 45 seconds to go. Dejimo Louis, a Nollywood actor, a veteran, has passed away. He was 80 years old, and he was known for his role as Kabiesi in The Village Headmaster, which was running on the air from 1968 to 1988.
Yeah. I feel really, really saddened. I think, and anyway, someone has put it out there already, but I don't know, for some reason, my mind has gone to it that the acts that I grew up on, some of them have lost their lives this year, and God help their souls. May they rest in perfect peace. But yes, I did grow up watching Village Headmaster, whatever they say. And of course, Justice Asiri, blessed memory, was also in that series. He's died a while ago, but Dejimo Louis, he was quite young when he did the Kabiesi. Because his face was covered, I literally thought he was an older man, but he just died, and he died over the weekend, and we pray for his soul. He's a really great actor. He did fantastic for that role as Kabiesi. And he's also been in the industry acting alongside Tunde Kilani and a couple of others. So we'll continue to just pray for his soul and wish him all the best. But yes, it was a sad occasion, yeah.
So, Irabor, just sum it up for us, because one will remember for some persons back in the days how it was that Oba who would always step backwards to go forward, and then before he approaches the throne.
Yeah. I mean, just like you said, the guys that we grew up on, like, you see Olu Jacobs now, with what is going through. I saw Peter Doghudje at the premiere as well. You're like, wow, these guys are getting old, because you remember Okosun. I just hope that, and I keep saying it, I said the guild and all the associations just need to find a way to start helping, the veterans and even the current people, so that the industry can be booming to the point where insurance and all these things can be put in place for these actors. It's sad to see, Mr. Ibu. I mean, when you see all the skits online and the reels, with Aki and Popo, Sam Loco is gone, you're just like, wow, a lot of people are going. What's his name? Charlie Boy just battled, prostate cancer. And you're like, wow, left, right, center. I said this, was it 2 weeks ago or last week? I was like, even me, when we did my dad's 70th, I took a step back. I was like, wow, my parents are getting old, like, oh my goodness, so we just need to just do our best, spend time with as much, as much people as possible from our families and the people that we care about, because time is waiting for nobody.
All right, let's go on to our last messages coming through. Tayo says, Duncan Mighty, better pay back the money with interest. All this no man to strike deals is becoming embarrassing. But then again, some of these guys have no shame. Congrats to the Kissing Award, but let's be careful before it becomes a kiss-a-thon.
Talking about kiss-a-thon, let's quickly shout out to Atsenuwa in Ghana doing the sing-a-thon. Just going to leave it there.
And Xavier said Dejimo Lewis watched him in some soap operas in later years. Rest in peace to him. All right, that is all the time for the Grapevine this morning. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your messages. And of course, special thanks to our analysts, Efe and Irabor, for joining us.
Good morning. Bye.
Morning.